One of the beautiful privileges and blessings of life is to be a parent. Of course, we should become parents by choice. There are those who choose not to be parents, but most of us choose to be parents. And it's the most sacred duty on earth because we are entrusted with the responsibility of raising the next generation of responsible adults who will be responsible over themselves, responsible over their neighbor, and responsible over the universe. Most of the challenges we have and society problems is as a result of maybe, I don't want to say poor parenting, let me just call it misparenting. Because of course every parent is unique and I don't want to judge who is a good or a bad parent just outrightly, let me call it misparenting. You find that when we raise our children, we should not raise them to be children, we should raise them to be adults who are responsible over themselves, over their neighbors, over the society or the universe. When you're responsible over yourself as an adult, you take responsibility over your actions, over your attitudes, over your behavior, and responsibility over your choices and the consequences that come with those choices. When you're responsible over others, you have this conscious awareness that you do not exist in a space or in the earth alone, that every neighborhood, every space, or every environment or community is a shared community. And therefore you should be responsible over others and also take your share of responsibility in that community. Whether it is within a family, our first community into which we are socialized is that of a family. We take responsibility in there, whatever form of responsibility. And we shall talk about teaching our children responsibility. But for now, let me complete about being responsible over yourself, others, and the universe. You are also in communities, whether they are social communities, workplace communities, professional communities, religious communities, whichever forms of communities, even shared public transport, for example, but from the ride from home to work or from work to home, that's a community within that bus, a community of passengers, a community of commuters. So you take your responsibilities, which is maybe to act in a way that is safe and civil towards others, respectful towards others, courteous towards others. That is taking your responsibilities. But permanent communities like neighborhoods where you live, you take your share of responsibilities in terms of observing the rules and the laws and the regulation that allows every neighbor to be happy and comfortable in the neighborhood, and just like you expect the same. And of course, even extending kindness and a sense of responsibility that if you find your neighbor's property or whatever it is going wrong or being violated, you can report or speak out about it. Being responsible over the universe is to know that we all collectively share the resources in the universe.